And good morning again, everyone, on this Wednesday. Temperatures right now, pretty chilly out there. It's 29 here in Lima. Everyone is basically a little bit on either side of the 30-degree mark. The warm spot, Ottawa, at 32. The cooler spots, Kenton, Upper Sandusky, Salina, you all are at 28 degrees this morning. And as we head on through the day today, we will warm these numbers up at least a little bit, but we aren't going to be as warm as we originally thought, because we do have these clouds moving in at least a little bit earlier than anticipated, and we might even have some very light mixed precipitation going on right now in parts of the area. Now, if this does happen, don't worry, it will change over to rain, but you know, you might need to take a little bit of extra travel time if the roads are just a little bit slick out there this morning, but I wouldn't be too terribly concerned about it. Now, as we do zoom on out, we will notice that there's this big area of rain moving across parts of Indiana and Illinois, and all of this moisture will be working its way into west central Ohio during the next 12 to 13 hours. And as a result, we do expect rain to be around basically all day today, so definitely not a great day for weather. Here's our skycast. By 10:30, we expect rain to be around with the temperature right around the 37-degree mark. We'll rise things up to 40 to 45 degrees by the afternoon, but it's going to be pouring rain by this time, and there could be some rumbles of thunder as well, so definitely an afternoon where we do expect very heavy rain, so that might impact your commute. But by the evening hours, dinner time, the rain will push off to the east, and around 7 o'clock we'll start to dry things out. And then through the overnight hours tonight, we're going to be mostly cloudy, and temperatures will drop back to close to the freezing mark or a bit above. And then during your day tomorrow, I think that we will be dry for the vast majority of it. Highs will be in the lower 40s, but we do expect another chance of maybe some light shower activity by the early to mid-afternoon. So a couple of days that are at least a bit damp. Now, we also have completely a roller coaster worth of temperatures, a little above average tomorrow, and then we plunge to way below average by the weekend, and then we end up well above average by the middle of next week. But hey, you know what? That's March for you. And as we start to head into that month, we really do start to see those wild temperature swings that are oh so common for this time of year. So 44 degrees today, rain likely, thunderstorms are possible. It'll be heavy at times with, again, that temperature in the lower to middle 40s. Tonight, we're dropping things down to 37 degrees. The rain will come to an end early, and we'll be just left with generally mostly cloudy skies in the overnight hours. Your day on Thursday should be mostly cloudy and mostly dry, but there could be some pop-up rain showers in the afternoon. As we look to the extended forecast, Friday looks dry. There could be a brief rain shower or snow flurry on Saturday, but temperatures plunge for the weekend with highs in the mid-30s and lows in the teens Saturday night into Sunday. We do warm things up again by next week, but unfortunately both Tuesday and Wednesday look a bit damp, Chris.
All right, thanks, Stephen. Well, still to come on First Edition, it's Wellness Wednesday. We'll learn more about how menopause affects heart health for women. And it's Cooking with Carrie time. Chef Carrie Prince from Apollo is in, making up a Southwest chicken salad. We'll get the recipe after the break.
Better vision means a better life. If vision problems are affecting your quality of life, come experience the Spectrum Eye Care difference with offices in Lima and Findlay. Call Spectrum Eye Care today to schedule your full eye examination.
Choosing the right skilled nursing facility for your rehabilitation stay is a very important decision. At Lima Convalescent Home and The Greens, we pride ourselves on a personalized approach to developing a plan of care.
Physical therapy can treat strength and balance. Occupational therapy can assist with everyday tasks and building confidence. Speech therapy programs treat swallowing disorders.
Whether you are looking for an inpatient stay or for an outpatient therapy facility, Lima Convalescent Home is the best choice for therapy.
It's very difficult to see any athlete miss any time on the playing field, especially someone who's close to us, part of our OIO family, like Alex and her family are. But I knew the high quality character person that she is, the driven and motivated person that she is, that she would do a fantastic job rehabilitating this injury and come back stronger than ever.
I would recommend Dr. Misson to friends and family. He really is a good surgeon and he's really good with ACL.
At
At Fierce Aesthetics, we believe in enhancing your natural beauty. Our goal is to help you look rested and youthful, boosting your confidence from the outside in. When you look beautiful, you feel beautiful. That makes you unstoppable. Hi, I am Sarah Kavalauskas, family nurse practitioner and owner of Fierce Aesthetics, now open at 2335 Baton Rouge in Lima. My staff and I are excited to welcome you to our stunning new state-of-the-art facility. Join us today to discover your personalized treatments that fit your goals.
It's kind of hard to watch television while this bright sun is coming in during the day. That led us to Budget Blinds. And all the folks at Budget Blinds did a great job in making us feel good about the whole project. It just turned out great.
You have enough to worry about. Download the Storm Authority weather app and let us keep you informed on your local weather.
Good morning from Apollo, and this morning we are going to make a Southwest chicken salad. This is a good one. I'm starting with some garlic, chili powder, and cumin in this container. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of diced green chilies, about a half a cup of low-fat Greek yogurt, a little salt and pepper, stir this up. I want to add some lime to this before I get too far. I'm going to just roll those to hopefully release the juice. Limes can be funny. Sometimes you get juice out of them, and other times they're just so dried up. This one is a good one. So we'll use one lime. Stir this together. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of water, about a tablespoon, just to thin it out a tad bit. Sometimes this dressing can get, well, the dressing is a little bit thick, and you want it to be able to coat everything. So, all right, so here is our chili yogurt dressing. Let's put this here. All right, in this container, I'm starting with about a pound of shredded chicken. I just simmered it and picked it. I'm gonna add about a third a cup of diced red onion, about a tablespoon or two of diced up jalapeno. I have already cut up a little bit of cucumber and some cilantro. And I'm going to go ahead and dice up a little bit of red pepper for that nice color. This is about, I don't know, I think it's like a half a cup or a third cup. You know, this is a salad that is pretty forgiving. If you like extra red pepper, put it in. If you don't like it, leave it out. That's all right. Okay. Oh, and also the red onion. I used red onion. The recipe called for shallots. I couldn't find any shallots, so you can always substitute red onion for shallots. It would be fine, especially in something like this. All right, so I've got the cucumbers, the peppers, the onion, the chicken. Now I'm gonna add a can of drained and rinsed chickpeas, a can of drained and rinsed corn, and a can of drained and rinsed black beans. I'm gonna add about a third cup of cheddar cheese. Oh boy, all right, let's see, I'm gonna stir this up a little bit here. Then I'm gonna add this dressing. Always add your dressing to your salad because you can control it a little bit better. If you add the salad to the dressing and it's just a little bit too much, then you might get it too sloppy. This looks pretty good. Oh my, this is so pretty. I love these flavors. I love black beans, corn, garbanzo beans, cilantro. And this is a virtually fat-free, packed with protein, excellent Southwest, I don't know how to do this, Southwest chicken salad. And this and all the recipes can be found at apollocareercenter.com. And First Edition will be right back.
Get an 11% rebate on everything now at Menards. Get the last roof you'll ever need with steel roofing from Menards. Steel roofing withstands high winds, has the best hail resistance, and may qualify for savings on your homeowner's insurance. Steel roofing is available in 29 beautiful colors in cut-to-your length panels for fast installation. Plus, get an 11% rebate on everything for your roofing project now at Menards.
Save big money at When you need heart and vascular care, our experts at Mercy Health St. Rita's are here for you with convenient, personalized care. As the area's only acute heart attack certified medical center, we offer preventative, general, and advanced cardiac care, including open heart surgery and recovery. We use advanced technology and state-of-the-art treatments to help you get back to the healthy life you deserve. Put your heart in expert hands with Mercy Health St. Rita's.
Joining the Honor Guard, I felt was going to be the highest honor I could possibly give to the rest of our fallen soldiers and sailors. The Honor Guard means an awful lot to me, the camaraderie with the other members, to give back to the veterans community. Not only are we accepting veterans on the Honor Guard, but we're also taking applications from civilians that would be interested in joining us and experiencing the sensation of giving the final farewell.
We all have a type.
Maybe you know what your type is.
Maybe you don't.
But you have one. Am I your type?
You can be the type to save lives.
This week's Wellness Wednesday is brought to you by Mercy Health St. Rita's.
Well, February, we focus on heart health. We're going to focus on women's heart health when it comes to menopause. Joining us today, she is the Director of Weight Management and Women's Health Services. We have Joyce Boschnick, and thanks for coming today.
Thanks for having me, Holly.
Okay, so what is it with women and menopause and the estrogen that it affects heart health?
So estrogen is protective for your heart. When we enter menopause, the estrogen levels start to decline, and that can lead to increased cholesterol levels, fatty buildup within our blood vessels. So our blood vessels can become narrower, a little stiffer, a little thicker. You can have an increased risk for developing cardiovascular disease.
Well, you know, when you think of menopause, you're thinking of the hot flashes and all those things. So you need to think about heart health too. So are there symptoms, or like what do you do when you talk to your doctor about menopause?
I think you really need to know your numbers. You know, what's your blood pressure doing? What are your blood glucose levels? It gets harder for our body to react to blood glucose changes. That leads to a fat accumulation around your waist. If you start to see these changes, you need to go talk to your physician.
And that's kind of key, making sure you talk to your doctor about this kind of stuff?
Absolutely. You want to go to somebody that you feel comfortable with sharing symptoms. A lot of times we start experiencing these symptoms and we feel embarrassed about them, but it's very normal. And if you don't feel like you're being heard or you're being rushed through a visit, find another provider, because it's so important to feel supported during this time.
So are there any like lifestyle changes that we can do, you know, to help with our heart health during menopause?
Absolutely. Diet. Decrease your salt intake, your saturated fat, physical exercise, and that includes strength training. You want to aim for 150 minutes a week. Also make sure you're getting adequate sleep and know your numbers. Know what your blood sugar level is. Know what your blood pressure is and your body mass index, your weight.
Mm-hmm. I know everyone has stress, but sometimes I feel like women have a little bit more stress. So does that affect, you know, the menopause and the heart health too?
It does. During menopause, we tend to worry more, feel more anxiety, and experience depression. Depression during menopause has been linked to you being at higher risk for cardiovascular disease. So you might want to try some therapies of, you know, yoga, meditation, journaling, maybe massage, aromatherapy, things like that, to decrease stress and anxiety. Mm-hmm. It's just not as easy for things to roll off our back like it was before during menopause.
Is there other kind of support and things that we could do, like when we're in menopause and, you know, going through all this?
Absolutely. You need to have that annual wellness visit with your primary care physician. If you're experiencing symptoms of menopause, discuss those with your gynecologist. See if hormone therapy replacement is an option for you. But most importantly, if you feel like you're being rushed or dismissed, find another healthcare provider so you feel supported.
Wow. All right. Good stuff to know about your heart health during menopause. Joyce, thanks for coming today.
Thanks, Holly.
All right. Don't go away. First Edition continues in a moment.
We are spreading the love with great deals and low prices all month long only at the Lima Auto Mall. Get great mileage in this 19 tracks, one owner clean Carfax and over 30 miles per gallon, now only $13,995. Check out this 19 Ford Escape SEL with low miles, now only $14,156. We are loaded with over 20 Equinoxes starting at the low price of only $94.89. Ride in style in this 19 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo E 4-wheel drive, now only $17,987. Great deals and many more all month long only at the Lima Auto Mall.
I've always been into like hair, makeup, nails, all that stuff growing up as a kid, and I've also had like a really creative side. So this was an industry where I could use my creativity and also help people feel really good about themselves at the same time. I really think that OSBA has prepared me for the career in all aspects. We have the one-on-one with clientele, one-on-one with instructors. They've really helped me build that confidence.
Beauty is our business. Make it yours at the Ohio State Beauty Academy.
It's February, the whole month of February at the Kewpie. Treat yourself to a slice or a whole delicious cherry pie at the Kewpie East, West, and downtown.
Ladies, Cornerstone of Hope invites you to join us at our Hope Tea event on Saturday, March 1st at Lima Community Church. Plan a morning with friends to enjoy delicious brunch, variety tea tasting, ladies boutique, raffle items, and much more. Please register online at cornerstoneofhopelima.org to join us for our Hope Tea Women's event. All proceeds will enable Cornerstone of Hope to continue extending hope throughout the greater Lima area.
Applications from high school seniors are now being accepted for a 2025 scholarship program. Well, good morning, and thanks for joining us on First Edition on this Wednesday. I'm Chris Schaefer. Well, our poll question today, according to Ranker.com, these are the fashion trends that people regret the most: shoulder pads, mullets, and sagging pants. We want to know which fashion trend do you think is the worst. Go to hometownstations.com/vote now, and then we'll check the results at the end of the show. But first, let's go to Stephen for a look at the Kewpie bus stop forecast. Stephen.
Thank you, Chris. Well, you know, as you do go out to the bus stop today, it's going to be cloudy for the most part and chilly with a temperature near the 30-degree mark, but there also is a chance that there is a mixed shower out there this morning. So, you know, it's not ideal, it's not that awful, but at the same time, you know, just make sure that you are a little bit careful, especially if there is just a little bit of mix out there at the moment. Temperatures right now are certainly cold enough to support mixed precipitation. We're right around the 30-degree mark, a little bit on either side of it. It's 29 in Lima. 28 in Bellefontaine is the cool spot, and the warm spots are Findlay and Paulding and Salina. All of you are at 31 degrees this morning. Now, as we look at satellite and radar, we do see some decently moderate precipitation out there, and this is rain, snow, and sleet, so definitely not ideal. The good news is that any of this will quickly transition over to rain over the next couple of hours. The bad news is that that rain is going to last basically all day today, and then we will dry things out for tomorrow. It could still be a few lingering showers, though, for Thursday. The weekend, though, does look primarily dry, but very, very chilly. We'll talk about that in the full forecast coming up.
All right, thank you, Stephen. Well, a local realty company is looking for high school seniors to take part in their scholarship program. Schrader Realty has announced that applications are now being accepted for the 2025 scholarship program. Students from Lima area schools, Delphus Jefferson, Delphus St. John's, Lincoln View, and Van Wert City schools are eligible to apply. The scholarship program has been a long-standing tradition of Schrader Realty. They are looking for senior students that like being involved in their community.
The students do not have to be going into any specific field. Realistically, we're looking at them coming home and making sure that we are building a stronger community. They can be attending a 4-year college, they can be attending a 2-year college, they can be attending any kind of certificate program, which actually happened for us last year. One of our recipients took that and paid for his real estate classes, and now he's an agent with us.
Applications are due by March 14th by emailing them to schraderhomes@gmail.com. Now, you can get an application from your school guidance counselor. Well, the people that spend countless hours protecting animals who can't protect themselves getting a financial boost to help in their mission. 3 local animal agencies getting a donation from the Lima Kiwanis Club from the proceeds of the club's virtual pet contest. It is held each October in conjunction with their Halloween Trick or Trot 5K. Deb's Dogs, A Lot of Love Pet Rescue, and the Ohio SPCA and Humane Adoption Center of Allen County each thankful for the donation, and they say it'll be a big help with the animals.
Most of our funding comes from donations of dog food, cat litter, money. Anything really helps, but they are incredibly important to our organization.
All donations go to vet bills and supplies. We're 100% volunteer, so without them, it's hard, it's difficult. So this really makes it a lot better for the animals and for us to take care of them.
Find out more about each of these organizations on their websites or Facebook pages. They are always in need of volunteers and donations. Well, the West Central Ohio Manufacturing Partnership wants to make people more aware of the manufacturing opportunities out there. One of those opportunities is the 5-day Manufacturing Awareness Boot Camp for teachers K through 12, where teachers will explore the manufacturing plants through West Central Ohio while learning the different types of careers available. Participants will then prepare and submit a lesson plan to their classes with what they have taken away from their experience.
We really have thought over the years that people are totally unaware of what goes on inside these buildings, and the teachers have no way to share this stuff with their students because they have no idea. And if you think about it, think about how many kids come out of school, the only professionals they ever saw are teachers, right? Or their doctor or their dentist. And what we're trying to do is make the teachers more aware so they can share the career opportunities with the students.
Manufacturing Awareness Boot Camp runs from June 16th through the 20th. Those who will compete at the boot camp will get their 3 continuing education credits from Ashland University. Teachers can register on the West Central Ohio Manufacturing Partnership website. Well, a major cause of infertility is obesity. When diet and exercise alone aren't enough to reach a healthy weight, experts say bariatric surgery is often the best option to improve your chances for a healthy and successful pregnancy. Emily Gibbs explains.
Push it. Good job. For 24 years, Carla never dreamed she could have a daughter of her own.
I was told, since I was 11 that I would never have kids because of the polycystic and, I've always been overweight.
But a gastric bypass procedure at age 35 changed her entire world.
My period had been coming regular every month. And then when it didn't come in April, I was like, what's going on? And I was like, it can't be.
Carla didn't think surgery would help her become pregnant, and she's not alone. According to a new national survey by Orlando Health, over half of Americans do not know that bariatric surgery is an effective way to improve fertility. Dr. Alexander Ramirez, director of Orlando Health Weight Loss and Bariatric Institute Bayfront, explains that by altering the digestive system, hormone production increases and helps the body ovulate.
Many patients with PCOS syndrome that have been trying to get pregnant for many years, and after they get the bariatric surgery, they had to be aware that they can become pregnant very easily.
It's something Dr. Ramirez often recommends to patients when diet and exercise aren't enough to lose weight and improve fertility. He says surgery is often more effective and longer lasting than other medical weight loss options.
It's the most powerful tool that they can have to lose weight in a healthy way and keep it on remission. And that is going to increase their chance to get pregnant.
And when that moment comes, Carla says it will all be worth it.
It's definitely the best decision that I did make. Not only, of course, do I have my daughter, but my quality of life has improved dramatically.
At Orlando Health, I'm Emily Gibbs.
In less than 2 weeks, we'll spring ahead with the time change. And for many people, losing an hour of sleep can be pretty disruptive. Most adults are already sleep deprived, so losing another hour can have a big impact. You may notice that you're more irritable or even moody. And being tired can be incredibly dangerous while you're behind the wheel. Every year, there are reports of car accidents on the Monday right after the time change. There's also a rise in heart attack, stroke, depression, and suicide. But doctors don't know why. But they recommend going to sleep earlier, keeping your bedroom dark, and avoiding electronics.
As is common things that really can affect our sleep, like avoiding alcohol before bedtime, like avoiding heavy exercise before bedtime, which is stimulating, doing exercise in the morning, using caffeine strategically in the morning and not later in the day. These are all things that collectively help us promote good sleep anytime, but they're particularly helpful around times of potential sleep loss.
She adds, if your sleep issues don't seem to be resolving after a couple weeks or months, it's best to consult a doctor. Well, Fat Jack's Pizza is supporting our amazing teachers and students to the Class of the Week photo contest. Send in a picture and description of your class. Just go to our website, hometownstations.com, and then click on the contest tab to enter. If your class wins, pick up the pizza at any of the 3 Fat Jack's locations. Winners are announced here on First Edition every Friday. Well, still to come on First Edition, House Republicans pass their budget blueprint with help from President Trump. And an update on the dog named Trooper that was left tied to a fence during Hurricane Milton. That story when we return.
It's the Class of the Week photo contest from Fat Jack's Pizza. Just go to the contest page at hometownstations.com. Submit a picture of your class for a chance to win.
Since 1980, Thermal Guard has stood for longevity, quality, integrity, and excellent service.
We've emerged as an industry leader and part of this community.
For the month of February, we've got some incredible offers.
For the price of a double pane window, you can get triple pane.
We're also offering free installation on any purchases made this month.
And not to mention the 15% off you can get on any patio enclosure.
We're proud to have served our community all these years, just as you've been there for us.
And we look forward to continuing that tradition for years to come.
When you keep your money at bank, here is who's earning most of your interest. But when you bank at Superior Credit Union, that money belongs to you. Face it, banks are focused on paying out their stockholders. While Superior Credit Union focuses on paying you. Because we're not a bank, we're a bank.
Are your interior walls in need of a fresh, new look? Then call Fitzgerald Painting and Power Washing. Affordable prices and professional workmanship. Fitzgerald's will remove wallpaper, prep, and paint any interior wall, even the hard-to-reach areas. With an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, you can trust Fitzgerald's to make your walls look like new again. Call the professionals at 419-303-3020 for a free estimate and give your home or business a fresh, new look. Fitzgerald Painting and Power Washing.
A night in Spain awaits. The Lima Symphony Orchestra invites you on a musical journey with Carmen and Bolero on March 8th. Join us as music director Andrew Crust leads us in an evening featuring Mozart's Clarinet Concerto, showcasing Greg Hamilton on the clarinet. Experience Spain's passionate charm and timeless melodies with this unforgettable performance. Don't miss your chance to transport yourself to a musical world of rhythm and romance.
House lawmakers have narrowly adopted a GOP-led multi-trillion-dollar budget blueprint Tuesday evening that lays out funding for President Trump's legislative agenda. The final floor vote was 217 to 215 along party lines, with one Republican voting against the resolution and one Democrat absent from the vote. A simple majority was needed to adopt the resolution, which seeks to reduce taxes by more than $4 trillion and aims to cut federal spending by $2 trillion. It now heads back to the Senate. Well, you probably remember the story of Trooper, the dog, abandoned just as Hurricane Milton was hitting Florida. Well, David Magnog has an update on how he's doing.
You are looking at the moment when Trooper the dog met his forever family.
We're going to be best friends, I can tell you now.
Including his new sister, Dallas. Finally, Trooper's happy ending, right? Well, no, not quite yet.
He was out and walking, and he just started putting his head down. So I went under him and he vomited and a piece of rubber came out of his mouth. So this is actually a freezer bag. This freezer bag weighs 2.1 pounds. It's a combination of about 110 or 120 pieces of garbage. Could you imagine how starved he had to be to ingest a piece of metal?
Our little buddy needed a life-saving procedure. It took vets in Miami more than 4 hours to remove the metal and the rubber from his stomach. Frank, a criminal defense attorney, is not just fighting for Trooper's health. He and Carla are also fighting for justice, for the abuse they allege Trooper had to endure before he came to them.
I reached out to the Hillsborough State's Attorney's Office. And this is their victim witness. This victim witness will be at every single hearing for that gentleman who did this.
I don't blame you.
At every single date, every single hearing, a trial, a sentencing, we'll be there.
Trooper is more than okay now. He is happy and looks to be loving life.
He's definitely daddy's boy, right? You daddy's boy, I love you too. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Ohio Means Jobs Student Employee of the Month brought to you by Ohio Means Jobs Allen County, where we are connecting area students with local opportunities.
Each month, these students are selected by our career consultants with the goal to highlight students on a career pathway working for local Allen County employers. Hear about these students' experiences at school and at work.
Join us and watch Ohio Means Jobs Allen County Student Employee of the Month on the first Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m.
As Braun Supply Company's new owners, Steve Golden and Mark Gangst rely on Citizens National Bank for business banking to help keep their operations running smoothly.
With Citizens National Bank and the checking account and the money market, we're able to really help out with our cash flow.
Citizens National Bank gives us all the offerings we need as a small business to handle our day-to-day operations, from the online banking to being able to walk into a local branch and still be greeted with a smile.
See how Citizens National Bank is building businesses one relationship at a time at cmbOhio.com.
Here is exciting news from Dick Clark Real Estate. We are thrilled to announce 3 new agents joining our team. Kathy Wurst, a management level broker with 9 years of experience, Diana Hobbs, realtor with 3 years experience, and Steph Will, realtor with 5 years of experience. With their unique talents, Dick Clark Real Estate is now more prepared than ever to serve you. Visit us online at dickclarkrealestate.com. That's dickclarkrealestate.com. Don't make a move without us.
Hi, I'm Jeff Gunner, and I'm inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join me August 7th to the 16th in Glacier, Yellowstone, and the Grand Tetons National Parks. Enjoy the ultimate Northern Rockies touring experience with highlights such as the Lewis and Clark Trail, spectacular wildlife, and a covered wagon cookout. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword WLIO, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
First Edition Weather is brought to you by Allen Davis Insurance Agency. For auto, home, life, total farm protection, and more, Allen Davis is your solutions provider.
And good morning once again, everyone, on this Wednesday. Temperatures again on either side of the 30-degree mark. It's 29 here in Lima. That's actually the second coolest spot on the map right now. Bell Fountain's a little bit cooler down there at 28. Our warm spot, Van Wert, 32. Ottawa, same thing. And as we do go through the day today, we will see these numbers come up a little bit, up to the lower to middle 40s. Now, satellite and radar this morning does show that we might be dealing with just a little bit of some mixed precipitation, rain, snow, sleet, freezing rain, any of that is possible across the area. The good news is that this won't last long, but anytime that you get some sort of icing, you do want to just be a little bit extra careful as you head out the door. Make sure that you don't slip around on anything. But as the day goes on, temperatures certainly will rise well above freezing, and it will change over to rain. The bad news is that that rain's going to last basically all day today, because off to our west we do have a wide area of rain that all has to make its way on through the area. So on our Skycast, we do see that by 10, 11 o'clock, it's raining across a good deal of the area. And this is going to continue through the day today. It'll come down heavy at times. We might even have a rumble of thunder during the afternoon hours as a cold front does move through. The good news is that by 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight, the front will have passed through, so the rain will be gone, but that will allow temperatures to fall pretty well through the evening hours tonight, down to right around the freezing mark by 9 o'clock. According to this model, I think this is a bit pessimistic. I think that we're going to be between 34, 35, 36, 37 degrees through the overnight tonight. Now, as we do go through the day tomorrow, we're going to be mainly cloudy, and I can't rule out a pop-up shower. I do believe this is a bit overdone, but it does show the possibility that there could be some showers around during the afternoon hours of your Thursday before we do dry things out for Friday. Now, then we're going to get on a bit of a temperature roller coaster to begin the month of March. We're going to be a little bit above average by your day on Friday, but then we plunge through the weekend to way below average temperatures for Sunday. And then we come right back up to well above average for Wednesday. That's March for you in Ohio, though. We definitely can see all sorts of different kinds of weather, and there is something for everyone in the forecast. So for the day today, 44 degrees, rain likely. It could be heavy at times. A thunderstorm can't be ruled out, especially in the afternoon. Then for your night tonight, any rain that is lingering will generally come to an end pretty early on, and then we'll just be left with mostly cloudy skies and a low in the middle 30s. Your day on Thursday looks to be 45 degrees, so a bit warmer than normal, mostly cloudy skies and the chance of a pop-up shower in the afternoon, but that by no means is tomorrow a washout. Friday, we do dry things out with temperatures a bit warmer in the upper 40s before that chilly weekend. I can't rule out a mixed rain or snow flurry on Saturday before we do completely dry things out for Sunday, but cold temperatures persist through Saturday and Sunday with highs in the 30s. And then we do warm things up, but with rain by early and middle of next week. Chris?
All right, now turn to sports with the highlights. Here's Adam Solomon.
From Metzger Financial Services, offering a complete, comprehensive review of your financial portfolio. This is Your News Now Sports.
Welcome to Your News Now Sports, and welcome to district semifinal boys basketball to start us off. First up, Division II, a Toledo City League rematch between Lima Senior and Waite at Fostoria High School. Now, the last time these two met, the Spartans won by 43. Might be able to top this last night. Early on, Deshaun Greer getting the inside position. The junior receives the rock, goes up strong for the lay-in. A few plays later, game tied up. Sean Foster catches the defense lacking, though, leading to the sophomore hitting from downtown. Lima Senior now takes over the lead, and they will never look back. Foster saves the pass. Before you know it, number 11 re-enters the picture in the air to throw the alley-oop down. Lima Senior wins 100-53. They'll play Anthony Wayne in the district finals, same location Saturday at 6:30. Division III districts are underway, and in the Northwest 1 bracket, Shawnee tests their 12-game win streak against Bowling Green. Tribe wasting no time. Trevick Berkey to Beckett Berkey, back to Trevick to the bucket. Indians on top 8-4. Later, it's Tomolo Ojo going up top to Jacker Hutchins, straightaway 3. A casual 16-0 first quarter run, and Shawnee obviously in full control. They led by 22 after 1. Trevick alone outscored the Bobcats in the first half. 67-26, Tribe win, and they'll stick around to see who they play next. In the same bracket, Defiance meeting Wapakoneta for the second time this year. Bulldogs won that first one, 32-26. Bulldogs storming down the floor here. Hand in the face doesn't matter for Josiah Schlatter. The sophomore hits the contested three-pointer. But back the other way, the Redskins would match 3 with 3 of their own, courtesy of Blake Rogers. However, Wapak finds themselves down 17. In the second quarter now, Skins still down double digits. Junior Caleb Moyer comes through the lane, lays it in. Wapak win in the half, trailing 30-14, and would fight their way back into the game. But the Bulldogs would respond. Dre Singleton forcing his way to the rim. Defiance holds on to win 53-48. They'll face the 1 seed Shawnee in the district finals, same place Saturday at 4 o'clock. Division IV at Findlay, a WBL 3 match. Elida beat Bath at the Tip-Off Classic, then again in the regular season. 14-9 Wildcats seeking revenge in this one, up 1 in the third, but the Dogs keep battling back. Marcus Hill out to Amari Wash for the corner 3. That's good. Back and forth we go between two WBL first-teamers. Logan Markley answers with 3 of his own, 29-28 Bath. Late in the third now, Dagan Hawkins once more scoring through the contact and the nosebleed for good measure. Wildcats all fired up. But let's go to the fourth. Parker Krim using all that football frame down in the paint. And off the ensuing takeaway, Scholar Athlete of the Week, Evan Jackson, makes it a 4-point swing. Elida up 6, and the Dogs take their largest lead. It's Marcus Hill, long range, 3 of his game-high 17. Elida pulls away late. 52-38. They'll battle Shelby in the district final on Hoops Friday night. To the Elida Fieldhouse we go. Division 7 regional semifinals. Ottoville taking on 20-3 Hilltop. Big Green up 28-10 at the half. Then look at Erica Turbin in the third doing things like that from NBA range, making it look easy. Later from the corner, Carly Turbin says, I see assists. The lead is 34-16, mid-third. Brooklyn Kester hits this mid-ranger. She led the way with 22 points. And then the ball movement eventually to Briley Wertenberger down low, who will score. Ottoville wins 49-30. They are headed to the regional finals. Now, Ottoville plays the winner of Game 2 at the Elida Fieldhouse. Kalida takes on the 19-4 Tiffin Calvert Senecas. Now, watch this play to start us off. Meredith Bockrath pokes it away off the referee's leg, stays in bounds. Bockrath scoops, gives to a wide-open Adeline Huber, who pays off the turnover with a 3. A slow first quarter, though, ended with Kalida down 5-3. Second quarter, back comes Huber. Money. Wildcats are getting momentum, and Calvert promptly calls a timeout. Later, Huber would miss off the block, but Olivia Meyer has her back. The hoop, the foul. Kalida, Wildcats survive and advance 36-30. An all-PCL regional final. Kalida and Ottoville will face off Saturday at noon. That's a wrap for Your News Now Sports.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Advantage for $20 per month plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-294-0246. Spectrum Internet gives you the power to stream all the shows, movies, and sports you love.
Hey Lisa, look what came in the mail. Addressed to Simplified Flooring. It's a Floor Industry Award. I finally got recognized. I deserve this.
Drew, did you hear about the award? An award? Let's get him something every award-winning coach deserves. I have an idea.
Beautiful. It's great job, son. You got my trophy wet!
Waterproof flooring at Simplified Flooring.
Joining the Honor Guard, I felt was going to be the highest honor I could possibly give to the rest of our fallen soldiers and sailors. The Honor Guard means an awful lot to me, the camaraderie with the other members, to give back to the veterans community. Not only are we accepting veterans on the Honor Guard, but we're also taking applications from civilians that would be interested in joining us and experiencing the sensation of giving the final farewell.
Create your beautiful space for less at the area's best place to shop for your home and warm up with savings. Gilbert Furniture, just south of New Bremen on State Route 66.
Being a family member's caregiver can be rewarding and challenging. Besides taking an emotional and physical toll, it can also take a real financial toll. Find out if you're eligible to get paid for the care you provide at the AARP Foundation Paid for Care Hub. Developed with support from United Healthcare, this free online tool can help you search compensation programs and explore your options. Go to paidforcare.aarpfoundation.org to learn more.
Today's Health First is brought to you by Lima Memorial Health System. Provider appointments can be scheduled online. Choose from same-day appointments or times convenient for you.
February is American Heart Month, and a new survey shows many Americans are unaware of some of the biggest risk factors for heart disease. Michael George shows us how we can all improve our heart health.
A few months ago, 56-year-old Pamela Kays started to feel sick at work. She was sweating, her jaw clenched, and her chest felt tight. As a nurse, she recognized what was happening and told her coworkers.
And so I said, ladies, I'm having a heart attack. And they said, really?
I said, oh, yes.
Kays, who has a family history of heart disease, passed out during an EKG.
I was pulseless 3 times. I got compressions. I got defibrillated.
A new Cleveland Clinic survey shows many Americans aren't aware of some risk factors that impact heart health. 40% didn't know using tobacco harms the heart. 62% didn't know air pollution does too. And 90% weren't aware certain supplements and vitamins can affect the heart.
Many of us think about vitamins or supplements over the counter as natural, and some may even consider them preferable alternatives to prescription medications. But research doesn't back that up.
Dr. Ashish Saraju of the Cleveland Clinic says another little-known risk factor is sleep deprivation.
It has this cascading effect on the rest of your lifestyle. It can affect dietary patterns. It can affect exercise patterns. It can be a sign of undiagnosed sleep apnea.
Kays says women need to be just as aware of heart attack warning signs as men.
Women tend to get more subtle signs, like they might feel like they just have the flu. Sometimes people are nauseated and they're just very tired feeling, and they know something's not quite right. He crawled out.
She's grateful she caught the signs in time. She's now recovering and back at work.
Great care isn't any one thing. Take heart care, for example. Great care is being seen the same day you make your appointment. It's new imaging equipment so advanced it can detect heart issues before they become heart problems. And it's a dedicated cardiac team with expertise that is unrivaled in the region. So while great care may be made up of many things, it can all be found at one place, Lima Memorial. This is what great care looks like.
Well, Stephen, the poll question was all about fashion trends that we regret, and it looks like people regret saggy pants.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not either. All right, well, listen to this. Hikers are taking advantage of freezing winter weather to get a rare glimpse inside short-lived ice caves that appeared in eastern Switzerland. Torrential meltwater from the glacier carves out the tunnels as it surges under the ice. The cavities are enlarged further by warm air currents flowing into the gap. During cold winter months, freezing conditions allow visitors to walk inside some of the tunnels. Very pretty.
Indeed. Well, thank you so much for joining us on First Edition.
Your National Morning News is up next. We hope you have a great day.
Sponsored in part by Citizens National Bank. For more news now, visit